Yo, what's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Squirrel TV, man. Hey, y'all already know when y'all just see me, we finna pop shit, and I got some guests in the bit. And you already see one here now, but I'm gonna let her flip the camera, switch the camera over, and put it on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all at the tree house, everything. Hey, we just pop shit at the tree house. We talk, we don't give, hey, cuss, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get it off your chest, whatever. This what we do. You know, we just have fun. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pop shit tonight. But I'm gonna let everybody introduce yourself, man. Y'all go down the road, however y'all want to start.
All right, we'll go. Let the right go ahead.
Oh, what's up, everybody? This is Kamikaze.
Portia C.
Nick Walker, host of Verbal Intercourse Podcast.
Already. So check this out, man. I got y'all in here, man. Y'all some public figures in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's only right for me to sit down with y'all. Y'all got the internet. Y'all be having this. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got Facebook on lock. I'm gonna give it to y'all with Facebook. Y'all got Facebook on lock.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's who it is right there. That's it.
He'll be dealt with.
Yeah, y'all got the internet on lock. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit down and talk with y'all on something. We all from Jackson, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Terry.
But you know,
South Jackson.
Yeah.
North side.
North side was happening.
I'm talking about Terry, actually, you know what I'm saying, right there on the end. They don't want to claim it.
They don't want to claim. Terry don't want to claim.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Oh, God. But check this out, man. The first topic I want to talk about tonight, man, I want to talk about gentrification. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about gentrification in Jackson? It's coming. We see it. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop it. But like, if we can, like, what can we do to stop it?
That's a heavy question right off the bat.
We pop shit.
No layup line.
And no layup line. We pop shit.
Straight into it.
So you know what you seeing happen right now, and I tell people all the time, like, you know, outside of a couple of years where I lived in other places, I've been in Jackson, born and raised, lived in every part of it. I saw the change happen. I saw the shift in demographics happen. I saw what happened in 1997 when we elected the first black mayor. I saw things change, you know, and I'm one of the folks in my generation that can really sit here and give some context to what's happening. So you can see gentrification, which is bad, by the way. I see a lot of black people, unfortunately, and it's really kind of disgusting to me that are kind of cool with it, but I don't think they understand the total concept of what gentrification is. For a lot of people, they understand gentrification to be, well, something's going to come in and it's going to be new and it's going to look better. When actually what gentrification is we're coming in and we're taking something that was already there, then we're going to take it and we're going to make it up to what we feel the standard should be, and we're going to keep all of you who were there in the beginning, we're going to keep you out of the process of what's happening. We're going to just shut you out. And we've seen it happen in Jackson periodically. What's happening with the water right now, what's happening, as you see, in downtown, in the neighborhoods, especially when you're talking about Midtown, that used to be the North End, as we knew it to be. When you talk about Fondren, and Fondren only stretched so far on the north side when I was coming up. Now it stretches much further down State Street. So you see that happening now. You see the prices of everything going up. You see, you know, your downtown residents. You see all these things. And by design, you know, gentrification just means the people who were there, the homogenous people to an area, they're not going to be able to afford to live here. So, you know, it's not raising the standards. It's basically just creating a wall and keeping people out and taking them and trying to put them in an area of the city that you want them to be in.
Yeah. How you feel about it?
After he pretty much explained, there's really not too much that you can say behind that. But to answer a question that you did ask, I don't think you can stop it.
Okay.
Shit, I personally believe that you know all the black families that's in the city, like if you own your house, like you need to make sure that you know you pass it down to the offsprings or whatever, because essentially, like, these folks are like blowing my phone up, blowing my mama phone up, trying to buy my grandma old house in Ghost Town, straight off Hanging Moss. And like the importance of goddamn keeping land is that God ain't making no more land. Like you need to keep that house in the family, because we can all profit off that house. You feel me? Like if we own that house, I can keep a house in Jackson. I can have renters in there, and it be affordable rent. My mother, she the landlord. She charge affordable rent. I always have. But it's important to keep spaces like that because if we sell it all to gentrifiers, like y'all say, it ain't gonna be nothing that we can do to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and even further than that, like, you know, land is currency, it's equity, and it's very important to have. And again, because I always give historical context, because things don't just pop up and just happen overnight. When you talk about going all the way back to emancipation, when black folk was supposed to be given our 40 acres and a mule, land is valuable. That cattle, all of that stuff that people had on those farms, that is very valuable. When you talk about the GIs that came home after World War II, and they weren't able to buy homes. You know, when people talk about generational wealth was kept and created by white folks, for white folks in that time, for them to be able to pass houses and land down to, you know, their people that are coming behind them. When the black GIs got back to the United States, they were redlined, and everybody understands what redlining is. And redlining is where banks went in and literally drew red lines in neighborhoods and says that, you know, we're not going to give loans to people that live in this particular area. So home ownership for black people has always been a real shaky thing. So as he's talking about, it's incumbent upon people that if you do have land, if you do have a house, that you don't sell it, that you don't get rid of it, because that is equity that you can pass down for generations. But they have tried to systematically block black folks out of that process. So, you know, right now, you probably can't stop it because we have not mobilized and unified enough to be able to stop it. The wealth in this city is concentrated, you know, pretty much in one area. It's an 85% black city, but black folks only own about 10% of the wealth. So when you talk about that wealth disparity, it's going to be difficult to stop it right now unless we figure out a way to collectively come together to kind of combat it in the areas that we still have control of.
But check this out. How can you stop somebody from selling their house when they coming to you? Your house worth 200 grand. But they coming to you, I got 500, I got $1 million for your house. You don't think they want to sell it?
That just means there's more value to it than they telling you.
But it's more value. But how can that person be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I can't take this 5,000, this $1 million right now and just move and just start over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna take somebody real. You gonna have to be real. You gonna have to stand on business about that because if you talking about 500 grand, shit. By the time that one house, if you keep it up, by the time that one house go through generations, shit, you gonna be made way more than 500 grand just out rent.
If they offering it to you, it's value to it. So you gotta always remember that. So I tell people about Jackson, like people talk shit about Jackson all the time. I don't listen to what people say. I watch what's happening, and what's happening is people are moving in here and they are building and they're buying up stuff. So if you watch the actions of what people are doing, then you understand there is value in the city. It's just that we don't understand the value that we have. And once they get that, it's nothing that can really stop us at that point.
So how we know? How can we figure out as people, as black people, how can we figure out the value of Will Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Like we know North Jackson can be like this. We know West Jackson can be like this. Man, we know most definitely South Jackson can be like this. Like, but when people ride through the neighborhood, all they see is crackheads, this and that, bandos, all that. They don't see the value though. How can you get the people to see the value of this though?
It's information. Like the problem with a lot of people in Jackson is they just don't have the proper information, or they listening to the wrong people that's giving them bullshit information. You know, most of the abandoned properties that you see here, they think that Jackson is just fucked up and it's just empty houses all over the place. In a lot of instances, the people that own those houses don't even live here. We got out-of-state landlords. We have out-of-town landlords who have not, you know, been held to the task and held accountable by code enforcement for the way that their house is looking in that particular area. But when nobody bothers you or says anything to you about this house that you have owned for all these years, it's just gonna sit there. And then if you live in a neighborhood and you decide that you don't give a fuck about that lot or about that house, you know what I'm saying? It's just like rot on the apples. If you put a rotten apple in a bowl with other apples, they're all gonna rot. If you put an abandoned house in the middle of a neighborhood and nobody keeps it up, nobody cuts the grass, nobody looks over it, that's gonna spread all the way down your block. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had to give people the proper information for them to get to understand and then find out who owns these houses and we can hold them to task, because the process of knocking houses down, a lot of people don't know, it's a very long process. You can't just go over it. I know Frank Melton told people that you can just go knock a house down, but you see what happened. But you can't really just do that. Like there's a process to it.
Yep.
So people have to learn. I don't think a lot of people understand how government works. They don't understand how municipalities work. So it's just really the concept of things that need to get done. People don't understand it, but they just have to read and they have to learn and ask somebody. You can get that house knocked down. And you can get that landlord to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just like they did with the property that's on 55 over there in Briarwood. They had to hold him accountable and make him come down here and make him say, look, you're going to either, do something with this building or we're going to have to knock it down.
Yep.
So it's knocked down. So now that building that's been sitting over there on the north side, the people that live over here that know that building was sitting over there and it was vagrants and people living in it, now it's an empty lot. So now we got a blank canvas. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully something can be put into it, but you got to really stay on top of folks to be able to get that done, man. So Jackson is not as fucked up as people think it is. It's just a lot of abandoned property that, landlords have not been, and owners have not been held accountable for. So, and that's not particularly Jackson's fault, because the laws are put in place to protect absentee landlords and absentee owners. You know what I'm saying? It protects them.
Already. Y'all good? Y'all want to elaborate?
I'm good with that. I'm learning from Common Kind.
Oh God, he broke it all the way down.
That's what I'm learning.
He broke it all the way down. So check this out. This another thing that's been going on in Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad. A lot of people make it. They building clubs.
Yeah.
They building cigar lounges and everything else, but they ain't doing the other stuff. How y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? We got cigar lounges everywhere, we got clubs everywhere, we got bars everywhere, but we ain't got nothing for the kids. Huh?
These hibachi restaurants.
Yeah, it's just everything just popping up. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got nothing for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about that?
Shit, me personally, bro. The thing about a lot of business owners, I feel like in Jackson, you know what I'm saying, they see a formula and they like, okay, that's what makes money here. And you know what I'm saying? It's an issue because I feel like a lot of people ain't taking risks, but I'm not one to tell somebody how to use their money.
Yeah.
But it's gonna keep popping up. Everybody think that, okay, if I got a bar with hookah, you know what I'm saying, have a happy hour, have a little brunch,
They gonna make the money.
have a DJ, gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? And it is a good thing for the nightlife to get better, because I feel like a lot of issues in the city is that people feel like they don't have anything to do. You know what I'm saying? And as research shows, some of the weekends that we done had the most shit to do, violence is incredibly low on those weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at football season, some of the weekends and shit like that. But most definitely the kids are the future, so you definitely need leagues. You got basketball leagues, but you need like public areas for them to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love Briarwood Art Center. That's a place where kids can go do things.
Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, Boys and Girls Club. But it definitely need to be way more.
More,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these kids, they get in trouble because they ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
I like that. What you got?
Kind of piggyback off what he said. What I feel is like
What Nick said.
it ain't enough for the kids to do, because they're kind of like raising themselves, because their parents nowadays can't stay out the clubs.
You got a point.
Their parents can't stay out the club, and some of the places, like when I was interning for social work, I was working downtown with the only social work at the time that the city of Jackson has, and I was wondering like why so many kids are having to come to court or getting sent to like juvenile. Most of them, they're under the age of 15, and she would say, oh well, their mom is not home. You may have kids that stay in a 2-bedroom, 1-bed, bathroom house. There's probably 6 of them. Mom is always at work. The oldest child is probably a boy. He's having to take care of them, so he doesn't have time to probably try and play basketball or football or any other extracurricular things because he's taking care of his sisters and brothers. And like Dr. Walker said,
Right.
they're probably not going to make any money off of, I don't know, well, we got a Chuck E. Cheese, but
We need an arcade.
they probably feel like they may not
I
make
think we need
money
arcade, too.
because cigar shops, lounges, all these hookah spots, that's where all your money is, like monkey see, monkey do. So if I see this place over here doing it, then let me try and open up my
Yeah,
spot
spot
over
over
here,
here, yeah.
and you know, so
It's
yeah.
you know, it's Broadwood Art Center, the Arc with Ronnie
Oh, yeah.
Crudup Jr.
Mhm.
What John Knight and Judge Hicks are doing with the LWP program.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out here that are trying to do good. Christian Vance, there's a lot of people that are out here that are trying to do good for our young people. There does need to be more, and I think again, it's an information issue because a lot of people don't know, you know, what things are available, you know, for the kids. But it's a lot of stuff to do. As far as, you know, me having been around here and having seen this a lot longer than y'all have, you know, Jackson operates in a scarcity mindset. Everybody here operates in a scarcity mindset. They operate in a mindset of, I got to get the money, I got to get it now, and I got to do whatever I see anybody else doing is making money because I want to make my money now.
Yeah.
So whenever you operate in a scarcity mindset, you're never going to really be able to prosper because your mind never gets out of a hustle mode and just trying to make it mode. Your mind never gets to blossom to think of and view other shit through another lens. So everybody here, when they see a cigar, like I remember there was 0 cigar clubs.
Man,
Zero. When I say zero, I mean
Zero.
as in none. And now
Hey, everywhere. You got, it's like 4 in the Jackson. It's like 4 in Jackson.
it's, you know, it's 4 or 5 here doing that now. But you know the hookah, just everything that you see now that's being duplicated all the way across the board is being done because it's something that I see can make money. It was just like niggas was opening detail shops. You know what I'm saying, 15, 20 years ago. Everybody wanted to open a detail shop. And everybody wanted to try to I'm gonna open a little restaurant. I'm gonna get my guy in here, we gonna cook over here. And that's cool for people that have really researched the market and understand what it is. But for a lot of people, they just jumped into it because they saw somebody else making money with it.
Making money with
And
it.
then, you know, of course, and then it ends up, you know, the business shuts down, you know, this market, you know, if you're gonna open something in this market, please research the market. Dude, get you somebody that is good in economics, get you somebody that understands marketing so they can explain to you how this shit works because of the population that we have here, because of how the city is spread out and the footprint of the city. Everything is not gonna work. Everything is not gonna work in the area that you think it's gonna work in. And you gotta think about that before you do it. Don't just do it so you can get on Facebook and say, hey, I'm finna open XYZ. You haven't done any type of market study at all. You don't even have a budget to make it through a fucking year yet. You just opening the business up just to open up. And you have not planned for the lean time.
Yeah.
And you know, people in Jackson just have to understand it's, you know, it's levels to this shit, and you have to get outside the mindset of I gotta make my money right now. If you're smart enough and you research enough, you can be patient and you can make money. But of course you can't tell somebody with money that has this, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I try to offer as much counsel as I can to people. But if you got your money and want to spend it, if it's burning a hole in your pocket, my nigga, do your thing. But, you know, you could do it like this. You could do this. You could try this. You could try this. But, you know, when they see somebody across the street that just open the doors and it's like wham and it's working, they be like, damn, I'm just going to do this. But what worked for them might not work for you. Yeah. What works here might not work there. Yeah. So, you know, those are things that people got to, you know, be cognizant of.
All right. So check this out. We all still in Jackson, right? And I want to ask y'all this. We always get this all the time. People get mad. Like you said, it don't work here, they go somewhere else and work. Like, if I wasn't in Jackson, if I was in Atlanta, I was in Texas, I would have been blew up. My restaurant would have been did it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking y'all this. Y'all from Jackson. Y'all in Jackson right now. Like, if y'all leave right now, y'all think y'all careers are skyrocket somewhere else if y'all leave?
Shit, I mean, I work in healthcare, so
yeah. You out of here.
Yeah,
you out of here.
Yeah. But that's the thing though.
But
like,
yeah, so since you working here, why you haven't left yet?
Because shit, I can make what I want here with lower cost of living.
Cost of living.
I like that. I like
It's
that.
like
Cost
that
of
shit
living.
gonna balance out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you do have different opportunities as a physical therapist in a state like a Dallas or something like that. Like you be lying to people and to yourself if you ain't think, oh, okay, I wouldn't have different opportunities. But like I said, I love working in PT. I love the science behind it and everything else. But shit, I'm about the money too. And the balance and the cost of living here is just some shit that you just can't really pass up. Yeah.
It's primo.
Yeah.
What about you?
Contrary to popular belief, I have a job.
To be the queen of the Jews.
I also work in healthcare, and I also am a mobile florist on the side. Cost of living in my village is here. My village.
Okay.
My mom, my dad, my kids, their grandparents.
Yeah.
My village is here. Like I did try and leave like years ago. I didn't last 2 weeks in North Carolina.
Ooh, wow.
I came back home.
That's a
All right, now why did you come back?
Cause I didn't want to leave my family.
Oh, okay, so you came back with the family, right? All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to
I lived
leave.
in Virginia for
That
a
was
year.
Yeah.
I came back home.
I lived in Atlanta for a year. I lived in New York for a year. When I was doing music. It's tough when you try to explain to people cost of living. Like, again, these are concepts that, people say, I'm going to go to Atlanta, man, and I can make $90,000 over here in Atlanta doing the same thing I'm doing over here, making 60. But the cost of living is more, apartments are more, houses are more, entertainment is more, gas is more, child care is more, eating is more. Everything over there is double what it is here just because of what it is. You go to any metropolitan city that's larger than us, that extra money that you make in that salary is going to get sucked up in what your cost of living is. That's why when people talk about people's salaries and the minimum wage being raised, the minimum wage is not being raised to reflect the cost of living or what it costs to live in this country right now. So when you talk about that, Mississippi has one of the best places. People are coming here. People call it a retirement home, but a lot of people are coming here to raise their families and to save money. Now, as far as being able to excel someplace else, I always say this: if you get out of school and you get a job offer that you can't turn down, and it's in your field, and it's something that's not in Jackson that you can't do, and you get an offer to go someplace else, by all means, go and do that. I never tell people, don't ever overlook an opportunity for you to go somewhere. But when you get yourself caught up in the mindset of, if I go someplace else, I'll be better, but you still have not really even reached a level of leveling off in Jackson, the same thing is gonna happen. You're gonna go to Atlanta, you're gonna go to Dallas, and you're gonna suck just as much as you did in Jackson.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
That's the real thing. And I hear artists say that all the time, content creators, whoever it is. The difference in this generation now, see, I remember the archaic ages to y'all of pre-social media, when there was no social media. The access that people have now to be able to reach millions of people just by pushing a button with their content and their music, even if they're doing healthcare stuff, the way that you create content for what it is you do around physical therapy or whatever it is that you do, you can reach hundreds of thousands of people at the drop of a hat by pushing a button. And people in my generation didn't have access to that. So the things that you had to do in the past to be able to get your brand out there, you don't have to do anymore. One of the things you had to do pre-social media was travel. As an artist, I had to travel. I had to travel this entire state. Relationships that I built, I had to get in my car and I had to drive to Greenville. I had to drive to Tupelo. I had to drive to Biloxi. And I was going places, taking meetings with program directors and people, and I didn't even know if they was going to be there or not. Because it wasn't, they had no email. You know what I'm saying? So, when you do that and then you compare it to what the access that people have now, and I look at it like, y'all had the ability to reach all of these people without leaving the comfort of your home. And we have a lot of people in Jackson who are really big content creators. They making real money out here. And they right here, and you can see them every day. They're tangible and they're touchable to you. So no, you don't have to. You don't have to. If you want to, that's cool. But I don't like when you make Jackson the scapegoat. I don't like you making Jackson and Mississippi the excuse for you failing. Jackson and Mississippi is not the excuse for you failing. Your work ethic is the excuse for you failing at the end of the day. So
That was a bar, that boy.
yeah.
That was a bar, that boy. Oh, God. First you looking at you like, yeah. Oh, God.
Niggas definitely don't be working.
Yeah, they don't work hard.
And then
Some do. I'm not gonna say everybody.
Yeah, some do. Yeah.
Most definitely, it's always just some.
But the one that be complaining ain't working
They
hard.
the ones
No,
that ain't
no.
working.
I hear
Yeah.
a lot of people cry about like support and shit like that. Like, you know, support gonna come in waves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I always feel. Like it ain't no straight line to success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put in work and see
And
where that
consistency.
shit land.
And be consistent.
Yeah, and be consistent.
That's it. Yeah, the complaining, man.
It did.
It's 30 years of me hearing that. And social media just really
It made it worse.
gave everybody the platform for them to complain every day. You know, Jackson supports Jackson. I hate when people say Jackson supports Jackson. I've seen it enough over time to be able to tell you, stop saying Jackson does not support Jackson. What you need to say is Jackson doesn't support me. That's what you need to do. Internalize it and take it as personal as you need to take it, because I see artists that get support every day. I see artists that are filling up shows. I see artists that are getting streams. I see artists that are getting brand deals. I'm seeing comedians and artists out here that are doing big things and they getting support. Rita Brent selling out 2-3 nights of her doing her late night show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coke Boomaye has one of the biggest followings, organic followings of anybody that I've seen here. People will come out and support you. Akeem Ali is sold out a show. Dear Silas is sold out a show. People will come and support you if you work hard enough and you win them over and you're consistent with it. So don't say Jackson doesn't support. Jackson does support Jackson, and they just not supporting you right now. And I know that hurts you and that hurts your feelings. But if you work hard and you continue to be consistent, it will work at the end of the day. But stop blaming Jackson for your faults. Stop blaming Mississippi for your faults. It's not Jackson's fault.
Already. Yeah, I like this shit. I can't wait to get that clip. Oh God, I can't wait to get that clip.
Look dead at the camera.
Oh, I'm wrong. I can't wait to get that clip.
That bitch going straight to the real.
That's the real shit though, man. Like,
I can't wait to get that clip.
On the real shit, on the real. That's it.
So check this out. This another thing that's a problem in Jackson. And this was recent. This was like 2 days ago. This weekend, prices on everything. When it come to clubs, when it come to clothes, when it come to everything, it's just because we in Jackson, they figure like the price should be low. How y'all feel about prices in Jackson? Like recently, one of these bars went viral because a lady had a long ass. She had about 5 things, but her ticket was like $200, and she was hot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so how y'all figure like
get that bar at the house, man. Put that shit in your goddamn. Put that shit on your cabinet, man. Go on the liquor store, man, and stock up at the house, man. You can smoke and drink all day long until you fall out. You can pass out on the floor. You're good. But I digress. People's prices, they price.
Yeah, people's prices, they price.
People's prices, they price. If you're complaining about it, just don't go. I don't understand why this is really a long conversation.
Yeah.
If you don't like the price, don't go. You will be voting with your dollars. You vote with your dollars, and whatever it is, it doesn't matter if it's restaurants, if it's a side of town, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you vote with your dollars. If you want them to know that their prices is too high, don't go. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To do something else. And then when they see that the crowd is starting to get sparse, they'll change up the policy and they'll change the prices. But as long as you going and you complaining, and you done goddamn ran your car. They got your money now, so, you know, complain all day. You know what I'm saying? But the price is the price. You know, I don't complain. I don't haggle with nobody about their price. If I don't like the price, I ain't gonna go. It's just that simple. I'm gonna say, and I ain't gonna complain about it either, cause you know it's
it is what it is.
I'm just gonna be at the house.
Shit, you can put a menu up for you can get that.
You do.
Man, hey,
I like that. You ain't lying though. You ain't lying though.
If I got an idea to go somewhere and that menu online, I'm pulling that shit up and deciding if this my type of vibe.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I'm like I ain't no cheap nigga, but I like to get you know the
a bang for your buck. Yep,
you know
bang
what
for
I'm
your buck.
saying?
Yep.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's certain bars around the city. I ain't gonna say no names, but they'll have like a menu with like some good cocktails on there. But you know damn well they can't make them that good.
Yeah.
Don't go to them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they gonna charge you $14 for a
$15,
cocktail.
yeah, for a
When
cocktail.
I could have took my ass somewhere else and they made it good.
Yeah.
Or if you dating and you single in the city, my nigga, go to happy hour.
Yeah.
Happy hour is a great place to take a date on.
Mhm.
It's fresh after work. She already dressed. Goddamn it. Go to happy hour. Get you a couple of drinks and you chill.
You gonna get your 2 for 1.
Yeah.
You gonna get that 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Get that 2-1, huh?
Get that 2 for 1. Get that $6 pizza.
That's more bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? The money's still in your pocket at the end of the night, now. That's it.
But check this out. But how y'all feel when people say Jackson price? You went Jackson, so we should have Jackson prices. Do y'all feel that though? Like you in Atlanta, y'all know how Atlanta jump, so y'all expect Atlanta to have them prices. But we in Jackson, we live here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you expect them prices to be the same, man? Like you, that's what I want to know.
These people got bills.
Okay,
They got
okay,
bills.
okay.
If people then frequent like certain spots, my bills wouldn't get paid either.
Okay.
So yeah, people have bills. So don't try and downplay just because we are in Jackson. Like people need to downplay, their price.
Yeah.
We not in the day age no more when we used to could go to mug shots and you get like a 25-cent drink on. That shit been dead. Like
Waste of Wednesday.
Yeah, that's gone. Get that out your head. That's gone. And like I always tell people, especially women, some of these men, they looking for what you looking for. Something for free. You set a budget. Set a budget. It's okay to budget, women. Budget. Everybody can't be like me. I'm like Drake. I'm cool with all the owners. They gonna let me in.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna pay until. I'm still gonna pay until. But budget, cause I seen that too. I've been to that particular spot. When I went, I didn't have to pay no entry fee. I wasn't charged because I used my card. I don't know if maybe it was a busy night in there, but go during happy hour. I went one time after happy hour and I went during happy hour. Pull up the menu. If you say, oh, well, I can only afford to spend $100, you need to pull up the menu and this, that, and have enough to tip.
Portia doesn't have the commoner problems that the regular people have.
Yeah.
So these answers,
That's what it is. That's what it
these
is.
answers
That's what it
here
is.
don't apply to the rest of the people that have to
That's the
pay to get in thing.
Yeah.
I may not have to pay to get in, but I still spend money.
When you tip. Yeah.
I tip.
I mean, I get that. Yeah.
And I pay for
do
my
that.
food.
Yeah.
But
So
I ain't gonna lie though, I get what you're saying, cause I'm gonna say this: it's some drinks, like I said, a bar can charge, anybody can charge whatever they want for whatever the hell they own. But like for the demographic in the city, as far as what I'm saying, like what people got, what I'm saying. You go to these bars, some of the prices they charge you to get in. Now I can understand, drinks or whatever, but you charging to get in a certain fee, like $30, $40. Like what? Why is it 40 this Sunday and last Sunday it was 10?
It might be a holiday.
Nah, my nigga, I done been outside.
Hey, but
I done been outside. You can't bullshit me.
Hey, and then when it comes, like y'all say, they prices, they price.
Yeah,
prices, they
it's
price.
they price, but goddamn, like, bro.
but I feel you. I mean, you are like,
You're right.
goddamn, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna
Okay, so
I'm
check
not
this
gonna-
out. You can turn around, so check this out. Y'all, like you said, we paying 10 one weekend, we paying 40, you know what I'm saying? This what gets me when we gotta pay 40 and ain't nobody in there, motherfucker.
That's
And I'm talking about celebrity wise, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody visiting, you know what I'm saying? Just the same people we see every weekend or every day, but we gotta pay that 40 to get in, you know what I'm saying?
If you pay it, it's telling them that they on the right
See
track.
that? I know that.
All
See
there
that?
to
That's
it.
all it
If
is.
you
huh?
give them niggas the money, they gonna keep on charging you the same shit.
Yeah.
If you gonna complain about it, just don't
don't
go.
go.
Vote with your dollars, and that way, if you don't go, they gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker is empty. We're gonna have to motherfucking kick
change
this
the
price
shit.
back down. We're gonna
So
have to
basically,
change
I
the
gotta
price
boycott them motherfuckers.
Them niggas gonna have to make a group,
Yeah.
a group chat and get motherfuckers to do that shit.
Oh shit.
Cause shit, that's the only way. The niggas gonna ball on our ass. Nigga, you ain't got $30.
don't
Nigga,
care.
no. Goddamn, nigga, I just don't want to pay. Yo, ass, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So check this out, man. I got two more good ones for y'all, but this one right here finna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey,
Not the nigga with the setup for the question.
hey, I'm just laying out. This gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Said, I'm in the,
It's gonna be dope. But check this out,
lay it up
man.
there.
How y'all feel about Kenny trying to change the name on Wood Street? How y'all feel about that? And I want honest opinions, real shit. Especially from one a big public figure in the city. You talking that shit now. I want your honest opinion about this situation.
Changing the name of the street is not going
Change shit.
to change anything over there. It's not going to change the conditions. The Wood Street that you see today ain't the Wood Street from 20 years ago. And the Wood Street that was 20 years ago wasn't the Wood Street that was 20 years before that.
Yeah.
So we talking about a small portion of that street's history that got a lot of motherfucking notoriety because of the people that were over there in that neighborhood. We talking about a small portion of the history of that street, and you want to change the name based on this small portion of the history of the street.
I see what you're saying.
And that doesn't make any sense to me because, again, that's not going to change the conditions. If you are the city council person or you somebody that lives in the area, it's incumbent upon you to change those conditions where those people live. And you won't have to worry about changing the name of the street because you'll change the idea and the energy in that neighborhood by changing the surroundings and what people have to see when they walk out their motherfucking house every day. So having a street sign ain't gonna change that at all. If it says, and I fuck with the band director, Little, like he tough.
Yeah, he
the
tough.
Boom is the greatest spectacle on the face of the planet. He dope. He came up in that area, but you can't walk out the street and say, "Oh damn, it says Little now.
Now
It
you
feels so
proud.
much different." And then you looking over there and say,
Now you fine.
"Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?" But it's still you walk out. And it's still trash on the street.
Yeah.
Y'all throwing shit on the street. It's still, you know what I'm saying, an abandoned house down on the corner that y'all ain't got together to cut the yard on there so you can make the neighborhood look a certain way.
Yeah.
Man, it's the mentality of changing a name, and that's what people do all the time. And politicians try to do that because they try to gaslight you into thinking that, you know, if we change this around and we do this and we do this little trickery, that's going to make you act differently. The people over there in Wood Street now are really set on trying to change the narrative about that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You talking about a small period 20 years ago, and the period of time when Batman and them was over there doing what they was doing was a very small, like 7, 8, 9 year period in there. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually all of them got locked up. And now they coming back and are doing fantastic things. Like shouts out to Batman and John Knight. Like they have really, really done a 180, and they are really, really helping young people. And they are credible messengers because they've done it. And they've been locked up before, and they came up in that neighborhood, so they understand what it is. So I understand the passion that Batman has when you get up in front of people and everybody is judging you on some shit you did 25 years ago and not giving you the opportunity to evolve as a man. And thinking that you change the name of the street, it's gonna change the whole idea. Now, you know, whatever it is that you feel about it, all I know is Kenny Stokes is the longest standing council person on the city council right now. He was the first black city council person. Ward 3, the lines have changed a little bit here and there, but Wood Street is in that ward. It's always been in that ward, regardless of how they changed it. So all I can say at the end of the day is if you a manager of a restaurant, if you're a manager of a venue, you're a manager in an office building, and the numbers every single solitary year look fucked up, who gonna get fired? The manager gonna get fired. In Jackson, these conditions look the same over and over and over and over and over again, and the manager don't ever get fired. That motherfucker come to work every day and put up shitty numbers.
Put up shitty numbers. So what they say?
And then
What they say?
And then niggas just like Kenny Stokes because he funny and fucking embarrassing.
And he cool. Everybody loves Kenny and got grand respect for him. And he's the first ballot Hall of Famer when whatever Hall of Fame is gonna be. But and that ain't no slight. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But at a certain point, again, you complaining, you had the power to change that dynamic once again. You had the power. You can't complain and then every election
Y'all
you don't
vote
do something different at the end of the day. So I'm all in favor, as somebody of an older generation, I'm always in favor of new blood, new things. My job right now, my goal right now is to help the next generation of cats to set the foundation for what's gonna happen in the future.
Oh,
to
yeah.
be, to be a real OG, to be a mentor, to be an advisor for people to come and ask me those questions. I'm not trying to be on the front line. I'm not trying to be the superstar. I'm trying to be in a supporting role, and that's what everybody that's my age and older needs to be in right now. It's time for some new energy in this city to work. So, that's my thoughts on it, but I want to hear what they got to say.
I ain't really got too much to say about Big Suit. I ain't really got too much to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, just like pretty much Kamikaze said, but I'm a reference to Wire a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just like Stringer Bell. Hey, he saw he had a bullshit inferior product. He changed the name. It's still heroin.
Yeah.
It's still a shitty product. So changing the name.
Changing the name ain't gonna change
much.
nothing.
Everybody know what it is, what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I just think you just wasting time and shit going outside. If you don't feel comfortable and proud of your surroundings, the name on the wall ain't gonna change shit.
It's not, and the residents came up and they united, and I think that was good. So that energy just needs to continue past this name thing. So now I need to see that energy permeated throughout that whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Let's get out there and let's make sure all these yards is lined up.
Yeah.
Let's make sure all this trash is picked up. Let's make sure anything over here that needs to be built up, or for some elderly in the community, let's really show why the name needs to remain the name. And it's a lot of, for people that really look back on it, Wood Street has a lot of historical context, in this city. So you can't change something, man, for a little small little might. If that was the case, half the city streets in Jackson would have to be changed. If you just don't take it based upon, you know what I'm saying, out west, out south, some parts, out north, shit going over and goes, you had to change all that shit.
Yeah.
Based upon what niggas did in a certain time period over there, you had to change all that shit if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Already. But check this out, man. They always speak on how Mississippi behind, Jackson behind, all that. All right, now we in 2026, you know what I'm saying? I see, I'm speaking to you right now because you came in, you drip down, you know what I'm saying? You fashion wise, hey, you got that shit on, you know what I'm saying? So do you feel like Jackson still behind on the culture of everything, or we get everything last, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, I don't think we behind via like black culture,
Okay.
I think it's more so when it comes to like clothing. I think it's just more so the access. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of the shit that I be putting on, I never get it from around here. Like I'm usually just like an online shopper for real.
Okay.
Cause you go in these malls and shit. You got the Indians and the Iranians. They own all these clothes stores, and this shit be mad tacky. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, if a nigga like that, wear it. But shit, I just be thinking like, man, I wouldn't dare put this shit on.
Yeah.
My God. Well, I feel you though.
I'm just saying, but really, it's just access. You know what I'm saying? You go to New York, you go to Atlanta, you can go across the bridge in New Orleans. Clothing wise, they got way more access. Now the culture is here. Like I lived in Virginia and when I was up there, the women up there thought I was the coolest motherfucker they ever met. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like niggas just having swag, niggas knowing how to communicate, niggas, you know what I'm saying, having good energy and chemistry with each other. Yeah. Mississippi definitely got black culture, like that shit. You can't beat it. Yeah. But as far as access to certain things, films, music, art, we got all that shit here. But access to different shit is just not here.
Oh yeah.
I think the only thing we're behind on is the mindset.
I like that.
The mindset. I see it a lot in Jackson, and I read it on social media. A lot of people won't do something until they see somebody else doing it. Or if you see somebody else doing something, wear something like this, he's fly. He's very fly. But somebody else.
You don't talk it up now. That's one for you.
All right. He may go, I don't know, somewhere else in Jackson. Somebody else be like, oh, that nigga, what the fuck he got on? That nigga gay, or stuff like that. Yeah. It's the mindset of people. But if he was probably like in a Dallas, Atlanta, Houston, Detroit, somewhere, he would fit in. Like I say, it's mindset. I go to different spaces here in Jackson, venues, and it can be people out on all different types of things. But it's the mindset that hold people there.
Yeah, go to Third Space. Like we recently did live podcast at Third Space, and you should have seen all the different outfits and different vibes out there. Like niggas can dress down here. It's just the fact that
niggas ain't never left to see the shit.
Yeah,
that was it.
And it's like and it's a lot of niggas. They see this nigga wear this, and I wear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what
like
you're saying.
there's a lot of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I ain't no dressing ass nigga, as everybody knows. I've been wearing flip flops and socks for 20 years, and motherfuckers know what I do. But here go the rib though. Like when I walk in a room, or whenever I go someplace else, or I go anywhere, I'm gonna walk in that motherfucker like I'm the flyest motherfucking nigga in there. I'm the shit. I am from Jackson, Mississippi. I am the shit, and you niggas need to recognize that shit. Motherfuckers from here don't have that mentality. We dealing with the scarcity mindset, and we dealing with an inferiority complex because you grew up around this motherfucking hearing people tell you that Mississippi ain't shit. So you take that shit and you hold on to it and you start carrying it, and it permeates on social media, or when you go in other rooms, oh, I'm just from Mississippi. Oh, I'm just from Jackson. No, fuck that nigga. Like we are from Jackson, Mississippi, and I go in every room with my chest out, almost with an arrogance, with a chip on my shoulder. We the birthplace of America's music. We the cradle of civilization for black folk in this country. We got some of the greatest motherfucking athletes, entertainers, artists, scholars, writers that have come from this soil. This is sacred ground. And motherfuckers know this shit outside of this shit. They give more respect to Mississippi than people inside of this state does. So whether you dress fly, whether you got some money, any of that shit, if you in Jackson, Mississippi, walk in there with your motherfucking chest stuck out, man, and confident. Stop walking around here with this motherfucking loser ass motherfucking attitude with your head down and your eyes to the floor because you from Jackson, and getting on social media, all these posts that I see from people talking about, oh man, I can't wait to leave Mississippi and it sucks so bad. What, like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's so bad, just get the fuck out of here. But at the end of the day, we need motherfuckers around here, man, that's got a fucking chip on their shoulder about this shit, man. This is one of the greatest places to live, raise your kids. I don't care what anybody else tells you. For every statistic they can tell you about any of that shit, I can roll this shit off right back to you. That's why a lot of people don't really, really want to get into, like, I'm not gonna really debate niggas because I'm gonna fucking crush you because I've been living here long enough to know. I know how we got here. I know where it came from. I know what the stats are. You can't hit me with this shit. I know it came from here. And I know how we got to where we got to. So don't listen to what you hear these motherfuckers and these racist motherfuckers around here say about this city. I know how this motherfucker got here because I lived here through the 80s and the early 90s. So you can't gaslight me. You can gaslight some of these young niggas and have them to get on Facebook and saying Jackson sucks and what that motherfucker saying is true and this and that. No, I know what the fuck that is. That's why they don't want to motherfucking see me on it, because I know how we got here. Hold your head up, man. Be proud to be from Jackson. Be proud to be black. You know what I'm saying? It's the blackest city and the blackest state in the nation, and that is something to be fucking applauded, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some of the most talented people in the world. Just hold your motherfucking head up. That's all you gotta do. Look straight ahead. Hold your head up, man. Get a chip on your shoulder. Stick your chest out. It's the Jack.
I tell them all the time, I ain't going nowhere. No time soon.
Ain't no need to.
I'm good.
You know
No
what I'm
time
saying?
soon.
Just to travel though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's it. That's it. Little fresh air.
And then they need to quit saying we ain't got shit to do, because I can literally find something to do
Every weekend. Every night, every weekend.
Like I told somebody who said that, it was like, it's never nothing to do. I say it's plenty to do. It's just things that you may not want to do.
Yeah.
But it's something to do like all the time.
Yeah.
You suck, and your friend circle sucks.
Yes.
Stop trying
to go to the club, man, all the time, man.
Stop trying to put that shit on Jackson. If y'all don't take nothing else from this shit tonight, y'all stop making Jackson and Mississippi your scapegoat for you being a lame motherfucker. If your friends suck and your friends circle suck and you don't like to do shit, don't put that on Jackson and say it ain't nothing to do with Jackson. Just say it's some shit that I don't like to do. It's not my particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. Y'all blaming the city and the state for some shit that can all be changed by us motherfucking, going and attending and showing up to the new innovative, creative shit that niggas do around here. You know what I'm saying? So again, just stop complaining about it, man. Just do it.
Already. But before we get out of here, man, I want from out Dang, I can't get out from. Before we get out of here, I want y'all to let me know like what's one thing where y'all would like to see change in Jackson.
I just
One
said,
thing.
I
Yeah,
just
you probably done said a whole bunch.
confidence
Yeah,
level.
yeah, that's confidence level. All right.
Yeah.
What we just said. Stop saying there's nothing to do. Stop saying there's nothing to do, and get out of that crab mentality.
Okay.
I see that a lot.
That
People
crab
got to get out that
mentality.
crab mentality.
Okay.
Shit, let me think. 'Cause, that's a deep ass question. But shit, really, what I've been thinking about lately, especially after going to the last third space, is more collaboration with content creators.
Don't worry, I got some on the way.
I just think that would be like a really great thing, and it would boost so many platforms if people quit thinking that other people are competing with them. And just let everybody, run their own lane. You kind of talked about it. Motherfuckers be a content creator, but they don't walk with the confidence. They don't walk with their chest out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got your chest out and you walk in your own lane and walk your own path,
You ain't gotta worry about nobody
you
else.
ain't gotta worry about nobody else. Cause shit, content creation is booming in the world. If ain't nobody, everybody should know that. And everybody got their own lane. So I think collaboration, like saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got your platform, I got my platform. Let's fucking, collaborate a little bit and have the people that really fucking tune into you come see my shit too.
Oh yeah.
And when you do shit like that, bro, people grow, platforms grow, and shit. You never know what type of chemistry y'all motherfuckers might got, and y'all can do y'all own thing, together. You know what I'm saying? But that's the one thing I would like.
Learn how to ask questions too.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Learn how to ask questions and be a knowledgeable host when you're talking to people, so you can have a really good, engaging conversation. You obviously looked and researched some shit that you wanted to ask tonight. Like, I hate seeing podcast people around here and they just motherfucking going through the motherfucking emotions. Like, you need to be researching your guests. You need to research your topic. You need to have questions and all that shit. Even if you just doing it on the fly, don't just invite a motherfucker in your spot and cut the motherfucking camera on and be like, hey, so what you like to do every day? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? That be that shit. What club you like to go to? What drinks you like to drink? Like, that kind
Who
of shit.
your
Like,
top 5 rappers?
yeah. Oh my God. Not the list. Not the list. I thought you was gonna ask that shit tonight. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, but you came out with the good shit. Yep. Like, oh man.
Nah, man, I've been ran from that list shit, man. I've been ran from that list shit, man. That shit on.
While I'm at it though, what y'all?
I want to know. But for real though, yeah. What's our top 5 right now?
I don't even like Jackson Rap.
Oh man, y'all funny, man. We're gonna do this again, man. We gotta do this again. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it every quarter. You know what I'm saying? Stuff go on. Y'all come in here. We can talk about everything. You know what I'm saying?
We had a good time.
Be a little segment for us. You know what I'm saying? Every quarter, every 3 months, every 2 months, however y'all want to do it. You know
I
what
want to
I'm
come
saying?
up here and talk to the ladies on
Like, man, it don't matter, man. Y'all can talk to the lady, do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But
they need to see some grown man perspective on some shit.
Ooh, we boy. Ooh, we.
They've been talking to some youngins.
I see that. Oh. Oh yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We gotta make that happen for sure. We gotta make that happen for sure.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, man, I want you everybody Instagram name. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got going on? What's coming up? You know what I'm saying? Promo. It's promo time, man. Get it on. Jack.
I'm on Instagram, Mr. Franklin 601. Check it out. Facebook, Brad Franklin. Black Mississippi Genius, Part 1, the album out right now on all streaming services. Get Black, get Mississippi. Get that shit, because we ain't doing nothing talking about crackers on that thing.
Damn. Hey. Treehouse shit, you hear me? Treehouse shit, you hear me?
Portia C on Facebook. I also have a mobile floral bar, P-Lux Bouquets. Mother's Day is coming up. Fellas, stop going to Kroger's, okay? Come to me. I will get you right, okay? I'll get you right. P-Lux Bouquets on Facebook and Instagram.
Damn, man.
All right, Nick Walker on Facebook, Nick Walker, he Cole on Instagram, Verbal Intercourse Jackson, JXN at the end on Instagram, and Black Bookshelf Podcast, where I review books by Black authors with my homie Rena K. And let's keep it pushing.
Already. Hey man, chillin' with Squirrel, man. We out.